Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Ryobi 40 volt Ezclean pressure washer. Alright, let's get to this. Let's open her up and see what's going on in this box. Now for me, I have quite a few 40 volt tools from Ryobi. Just a couple, not really a few, but some. So let's start out. We have some accessories. We'll open those up in a second. We have our charger. Hose attachment, knob or wand attachment. All right, we have the unit. Pretty big unit. Fit a pretty big battery in there. 2 amp hour battery. And we have our siphon hose and the nozzle end. So let's open up this package and see what's in here. So we have some instructions and some components that maybe go with it. We don't need that. We have a handle. So the handle can go, I think, on either side, if I've seen in the picture right, but it appears like it only goes on one side. We'll have to figure out where that goes. Let's save that for later. Ah, here we go. I think this bow jive goes on here somehow. Maybe I should have kept those instructions. Assembly. We got our in quick lock. It's got some arrows on there that line it together. Right here. So let's look at our nozzle. So the nozzle has a rinse, a turbo, and a 15 degree. And it also has some arrows for alignment. So we'll line those arrows up, push the button, attaches right in. All right. We'll put it on rinse for right now. So this attachment, this is for connecting to, I believe, a water bottle. So it goes on like so. It's quick connect. And then you can connect your water bottle. This is like a little, or actually, let's take that back. This is for connecting your water hose. All right. This is for connecting a 2-liter water bottle or maybe a smaller one. If they have the same end to them, right up in here. So it's also quick disconnect. So you pull this back and push in, and then you put your bottle in there, and you can spray from a 2-liter bottle or something that has the similar end on it. All right. Let's open this guy up. All right, so this is your siphon from anywhere hose, right? So you can drop this in the lake, clean your boat, clean your jet ski, and all that good stuff. We'll try it out today and see how it does on spraying some soapy water on my car.
A few moments later.
All right, so we got our handle and we got the handle attachment. And the way this goes on is you see this curved piece right here in the back. You kind of spread it a little bit and it goes over the top. Goes right around the black plastic ring, and then if you want it on the left, you connect it on this side. If you want it on the right, you connect it wherever the plastic is for whatever side you want it on. So for me, I'm going to put mine on the left side because I'm right-handed. I don't know if this will come in handy. It's 600 PSI. And they also have this in an 18 volt model. But when I reviewed or looked at the reviews on the Home Depot website, the 40 volt seemed to have some better reviews, and I have both 18 volt and 40 volt tools, so either way would have been good for me. I went ahead and went with the 40 volt just for the fact that it had slightly better more positive reviews. And hopefully I can use this to wash the car, clean up some spots in the driveway, maybe wash my solar panels off. If not, I have an electric pressure washer. I just don't like carrying around the big heavy hose and the electrical cords and all that if I'm doing a big job, So I think this will come in handy for those smaller tasks. 80% of the stuff that I use a pressure washer for. But knowing that, it does not produce the pressure of a high-powered electric unit or a gas-powered. All right, let's get to it. All right, so for today's review of this, I'm not going to use the 2 amp hour battery because I haven't charged it. I do have a 4 amp hour battery that I'm going to use in for today's review. It's fully charged. I don't know the condition of this battery since it just come out of the kit, and we want to get out there and try to use this thing right now. All right, so we got our battery chamber in here. It's waterproof housing. It'll fit a pretty big battery in here. This is the 4 amp hour. It just slides right in, clips in, then you close the sealed housing on it. All right, we'll get the hose back on here, or the wand back on here. All right, and we're good to go. So we'll go out there, do a couple spot cleans on the driveway, maybe on the deck, and rinse the car off and see how this thing works. No good car wash is done without a Cerveza. Oh wait, we're doing a review video. All right, so we're out here with this guy, this Easy Clean 40 volt pressure washer. Let's hook it up and see how it does on cleaning out a little path of the driveway, and then we'll spray off the car and wash the car a little bit. Just waiting for the water boy to turn on the hose. So we're going to put it on turbo to start out with. All right, it's kind of interesting. It has a little orbiting effect on the turbo setting. Let's try it with 15 degrees. Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely not got the power of a corded electric or a gas power, that's for sure. It seems like it's going to be okay to kind of spot clean around the house. Let's check it out on the car and see how it does on washing cars. We're just trying out the rinse one right now, just to see how the different things. It's pretty light, pretty soft. All right, let's go back to the other side real quick. Just kind of getting an initial rinse on this thing to wash the major dirt off. Back to the turbo setting. All right, so that's the turbo setting. Let's go try a little spot on the deck and see how that works out. Over there. I'm just going to do a little section of the deck here. I got a little bird poop over here. Let's see how it does on that. I got it on the turbo setting. All right, did pretty good. It got the dirt off here. I think for everyday cleaning, it would do just fine. If you're going to do a deep clean, it definitely doesn't have the power to do a super deep clean. So let's go and try out some of the other attachments real quick. Let's put on this hose attachment, and we're going to pull some soapy water out of the bucket and see how that attachment works. So it's got a little filter on here, so if you actually are doing some kind of murky water on a lake or something like that, you won't get stuff inside there, and it's got a little float on it, so kind of keeps it upright. See, it kind of sits on top of the water there. For us, we're just going to use it to kind of suds down the car a little bit. So, quick connect, pull it down, push it in, let it go, and it's connected. Haven't had any leaks yet. So let's see how this does on, we'll start out on 15 degree. Here we go. It's got a 20-foot hose on it, so we'll pretty much get around the car here. All right, that's pretty much it on the bucket here. Let's try finishing up in the back. Pull my hose out a little bit from the liquid. Gotta repressurize it. Water in it. All right, everybody, I just wanted to give my final thoughts on this Ryobi 40-volt Ezclean. I think it has a certain niche of a person that might want to use this. If all you're doing is very light cleaning and you're not doing bigger projects, maybe just washing your car, I think the portability of it makes it a nice feature. To me, the power of it is good for very light cleaning. You're not going to be doing any heavy duty cleaning with this guy. It just doesn't really have the pressure. Now, if you're taking this mobile, I think that's the other benefit of this. If you don't have a water hose that's easily accessible where you're doing your cleaning and you got to clean out of the 5-gallon buckets or maybe a lake or a stream or something like that, I think that would be the other niche of people that would be looking for this guy. My purpose for this was to use it to wash cars, and I was hoping it was kind of a light object to take up to the roof and wash my solar panels. But for me, I don't think it's going to do the job I want it to do. So I think I'm going to be better suited for something a little less expensive that has a little better pressure. So I'll probably be going after something like a small electric wall mount pressure washer to put here in my garage so I can easily get up to the roof and wash my cars and maybe wash my front driveway. I have a pretty big driveway and it would take forever to use this guy. It just doesn't have enough water volume at 0.7 gallons per minute or whatever the setting is. Yeah, it's just not enough water to be doing a big driveway, or, you know, I wouldn't even probably use it to do a small driveway because it just doesn't have the power in the water movement. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.